It was a quiet evening, and I found myself in the dimly lit artifact room of the Warrens Occult Museum. My fascination with the paranormal had led me here, seeking to witness the cursed objects that held untold secrets and terror. Amongst the peculiar artifacts, I couldn't help but be drawn to the infamous doll that had captured the world's attention, Annabelle. Its glassy eyes seemed to follow me, and a chill ran down my spine as I gazed upon its unsettling smile. As I stood there contemplating the stories surrounding the malevolent doll, an inexplicable curiosity consumed me. I wanted to know more, to understand the truth behind the rumors and legends. With a cautious hand, I reached out and touched the glass case that held Annabelle captive. A shiver coursed through me as if an unseen presence had acknowledged my touch. Suddenly, the artifact room seemed to darken, and a haunting silence fell over the space. The air grew heavy, laden with an unexplainable energy. In that moment, I felt a presence behind me. A soft whisper caressed my ear. "Help me." I turned, but there was no one there, only Annabelle, its lifeless gaze locking onto mine. Confused and unnerved, I stepped back, hoping to escape the ominous aura that now enveloped me. But something held me in place, as if Annabelle's influence had ensnared me like a puppet on invisible strings. As I stood there, immobilized, the room began to transform. The walls seemed to breathe, pulsating with an eerie glow. I could hear faint whispers, like the echoes of tortured souls pleading for release. In the midst of the haunting symphony, Annabelle's voice rose above the rest. "I was innocent once," it said, the words resonating deep within my soul. A gift of love that turned into a curse. I couldn't fathom the reality of what was happening. Annabelle was speaking to me, reaching out from its glass prison, sharing its lament. The doll's cursed past was now laid bare before my eyes. "I was a child's companion, cherished and beloved," Annabelle continued, its voice tinged with sorrow. "But darkness found its way into the hearts of those who envied our happiness." As the doll spoke, scenes from the past played out in my mind, a loving family torn apart by envy and malice. The innocent doll's presence had become a conduit for malevolent forces seeking to wreak havoc on the living. "I tried to warn them, to protect my family," Annabelle whispered, its voice quivering with emotion. "But they wouldn't listen. My cries for help went unheard, and they sealed my fate." The haunting revelation sent shivers down my spine. Annabelle's innocence had been twisted into a harbinger of doom, its curse cast upon anyone who dared to cross its path. "I've become a vessel for darkness," Annabelle lamented, "trapped between worlds, my soul forever tormented by the evil that surrounds me." As the doll spoke, the artifact room seemed to fade away, replaced by a nightmarish dreamscape. I found myself surrounded by spectral apparitions, the souls of those who had fallen victim to Annabelle's malevolence, their faces contorted with fear, their eyes pleading for release. They reached out to me, their ethereal hands grazing my skin, as if seeking solace in the living world. Overwhelmed with empathy, I vowed to help them find peace. "How can I free you?" I asked, my voice trembling. "You must break the curse," Annabelle replied, its voice fading like a distant echo. "Only then will our souls find rest." With those final words, the dreamscape dissolved, and I found myself back in the artifact room. The glass case that held Annabelle stood before me, seemingly innocuous yet hiding the dark secrets of its past. As I left the museum that night, I couldn't shake the haunting encounter. The weight of Annabelle's lament lingered in my heart, a reminder of the price of envy and malevolence. The world may see Annabelle as a malevolent entity, but deep within its cursed form lay a tormented soul seeking release from a tragic fate. And in the quiet moments of the night, I can still hear its haunting whispers, a reminder that evil often wears a mask of innocence, hiding in the shadows, waiting to ensnare unsuspecting souls.